Huh? What's this supposed to be anyway?
What a weird place for something like this.
There you all are.
Hey there, Faldio. I didn't know you were out here too.
I'm an archaeology major, remember? I was ordered to observe the ruins' interior.
The shape of it really is unusual. I've never seen anything like it.
I feel like I've seen it before somewhere. Where could it have been?
This building was supposedly erected millennia ago by the Valkyrur themselves.
So they actually existed then?
Yes. The Valkyrur make a sudden appearance in European history thousands of years ago. Records say they brought with them incredibly advanced technology and divine might. Then one day, their history just ends. The Valkyrur just disappeared.
I always thought they were just a myth.
That's it. I remember now.
Remember what, Welkin? What are you shouting about?
The Dread Nautilus. This structure looks just like a Dread Nautilus.
A dread nautilus? What's that?
You don't know? They're marine cephalopods. They live inside pointy spiral shells. And these ruins look just like that shell. I wonder if there's some connection there.
Welkin, you can be such a...
What's up?
Nothing. Forget it.
Right, let's take a look inside then. We may find some clue to why the Empire is out here.
Alicia, I want you to come help Faldio and me look around inside. Largo, Rosie, and Isara, you stay here. Be on the lookout for movement in the area.
All right, sir. Please be careful.
Tell me, Selvaria, do these walls offer an answer to our search?
I pray, where sleeps the ancient power?
What do you read, child?
Valkov, the Holy Lance, scorcher of the vast earth, asleep eternal in the bosom of Randrees, made pillar of its keeper's keep, kept thereby for eon without end.
Then it's true. The sacred lance lies buried within Randrees' walls.
But your grace, how do you intend to control the lance once it is found?
Worry not. A beast fit to bear that burden will soon be at our disposal. With this, our dream is made hard fact. Our crown shadow will extend to all of Europa.
Chapter 7. The Battle at Boreas.
Hello and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So, basically what I'm going to do here is actually rejig my squad once again, because we now have some new recruits as well. So, let's see who we have here. Well, I'm gonna have to get rid of my, dare I say, my snipers for this next mission, because we won't need them. We won't need them. We'll probably need more lancers, however, but not the snipers, as we will find out from the next mission. So now we have 3 open slots. So who do I want to bring in? Well, I might bring in some more thing, and Jan is available. He is one of my favourite lancers in the game. I'm also going to bring in, oh boy, Wendy Cheslock, who's apparently a killing machine. Oh boy. Who else? Well, we have 2 more, so why not? I'll bring in Edie Nelson, a character who is in the DLC, actually. Yeah, she has 2 missions as DLC available, so I know I did cover her first mission, and then there were the Selvaria missions, and the other one I will get is Ramona Linton. Yeah, I might as well do with another thing there, another scout. As for level grinding, well, let's see. Let's see how my squad is doing here. They could do snipers could do with it, and engineers could do with a bit more level grinding. And I guess I have enough for the lancers. And that's it, really. I suppose I could have done the troopers, but we will need the lancers in the next mission, as I say. So, with that said, there we go. Level up.
Good work, maggots. You're one level closer to human.
And apparently we get another order as well. So let's see what order this is. Aim boost. That's good for snipers. Especially because, yeah, they will definitely need to aim. As for any new weaponry, aside from upgrades, I am going to buy some stuff for my tanks. So, yeah, now that I've got the thing, I am going to upgrade my rifles, yes. And machine guns. Actually, no, I can't upgrade my machine guns any further. So, yeah, there's accuracy boost for the sniper rifles, even though I'm not using them in this mission. And grenades, I already upgraded them. And the defense boost, yes, a bit more for the uniforms. And what about the blast suits? Can I do that? Well, yes, I can actually, and I have enough money to pay that off. And now I only have over 3,000. I don't know what the actual thing is, but I don't have enough to upgrade the body. What about the drive system? I do have enough for that. So let's see. Well, I have enough spaces there for the Edelweiss as well to put it in. So let's see. Well, I can easily put it to the right-hand side there. No problem. And there we go. So yeah, and with that we will continue the story.
I don't know what I expected, but it really wasn't this.
Amazing, isn't it? I was surprised when I first came here too.
There aren't any windows or skylights in here, but it's still so light.
The ruins are made of stone with a high ragnite concentration. It lights itself.
It's uncanny.
Look at this. Something's written on the wall here.
It's an Old Northern script.
Old Northern?
It was the dominant writing system in Europa. You still see it on a lot of old monuments.
Do you know how to read it, Faldio?
Yeah, we just covered it this last year. Let's take a look. It's more or less a recounting of the Darkson calamity as the history books tell it. The Darksons unlocked some secret property of Ragnite and tried to conquer the continent. 100 cities raised its fell light, 100,000 men and beasts therewith. It says this area used to be one of the cities lost in that purge as well.
So they did use Ragnite.
It was in the middle of that destruction that the Valkyrur suddenly came into the picture. Supposedly they rose to face the Darksons, armed with sacred lances, blue with flame. That became the War of the Valkyrur.
I had a picture book about that as a girl. But it's fiction, right? Like a fairy tale.
Ruins like these dot the European map, traces of the culture that once ruled the continent. The majority of the anthropological community now agrees that the Valkyrur did exist.
Wow, this is so educational.
The Valkyrur won and rose to power, while the Darksons were scattered across Europa. There are some who worship the Valkyrur as the saviors of Europa even today. Meanwhile, the Darksons got branded with the stigma of their past and were persecuted. With no land of their own, they had to work as itinerant laborers and Ragnite miners.
Which is why there are so many Darksons still working in the industrial sector today.
I never knew that. Come to think of it, Isara's dad was an engineer, wasn't he?
Anyway, that's enough history for today. Let's keep checking for Imperial tracks.
I've been looking, but I still ain't seen nothing but sand. Those imps got some strange tastes if they're sunning themselves out here. What's got you, Rosie? Ain't like you to be so quiet. You got the runs or something?
You're foul, Largo. And I'm just annoyed. Takes some kind of brass to blow up a chunk of turf this big, don't you think? Looks like the dark hairs have been bad news for the rest of us folks since day one.
What do you mean by that?
What do you think I mean?
No archaeological proof exists to support the theory that Darksons destroyed Barius.
Look around. How much more proof do you need?
And it's an unfair generalization to assume that all Darksons cause trouble for others.
You saying you don't? Look, it's 'cause of you people that my whole...
All right, time out, you two.
You stay out of this, Largo.
We're on patrol here. You keep squawking, and we're likely to get sniped. You too, kid. You know Rosie's got a temper on her. She wouldn't go off if you didn't talk back.
I don't believe anything I've said is untrue.
Stubborn as mules, both of you.
Faldio, what is that?
It's called the Valkyrian Spiral.
Okay, so what is it?
I was talking about their power before, remember? The sacred blue flame? The spiral motif on their relief carvings are said to represent inexhaustible power.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Still, we haven't seen any Imperials here. Not even any signs of entry. I guess it's possible that this wasn't what brought the Empire out here.
Well, the others are waiting. Let's go back.
Sure, let's go.
Huh?
What in the...
Alicia, what just happened?
I don't know. I barely even touched it and this door just opened.
It looks like it keeps going.
An underground chamber in the Barius ruins. This is a huge discovery.
Should we go in?
Do you have to ask?
All right, let's take a look.
Whoa. What is this place?
It seems like it goes on forever.
Wow, look at this wall. Amazing.
There are engravings everywhere. What do they say, Faldio?
I'm not sure. I wish I could tell you. They're too ancient for me to decipher.
Welkin! We're not alone.
Who's there?
Well, how surprising to find you here. We don't get many visitors. I won't ask how you were able to break in. It's not really important. But you defile this sanctum with your presence.
Guys, that's Maximillian.
Maximillian? Wait, but he's the enemy commander. Hold it right there! You take one more step and I'll shoot you down, I swear I will! What?
Lower your weapon. Your lives are worthless to me, but I do not wish to stain this sacred place with blood. If you are determined to have this confrontation, why don't we settle it outside?
Welkin.
Welkin. So, you're the brat who's responsible. My compliments for the Vassal Bridge and the base in Cloden. You quite impressed Jaeger. He was singing your praises, boy. Selvaria, come.
Sir.
Now's our chance to take out their commander.
She's right, Faldio. Let's go. Right.
Oh boy. Looks like we're facing Prince Maximillian. And that means a very tough battle ahead. Because we will see how tough Maximillian is as an opponent. He isn't just the enemy commander for nothing, let's just put it that way. As you will see. Because we are dealing with a gigantic tank which is equipped with machine guns on either side and a gigantic cannon to boot. And it can mow down your troops rather quickly indeed. This is why I mentioned that we need so many lancers in this battle. Again, you will also need a fair few troopers and scouts, if you wish, to deal with any foot soldiers, because there are some as well. So yeah, and I definitely want to use any soldiers, although having said that, I'm still using soldiers like thing. And let's see, and I probably need some engineer, or at least one engineer, to repair the Edelweiss, because of course of the Batamis, which is the giant tank which we are dealing with, and its giant cannon. So, indeed, let's begin.
We have to stop it. SWAT 7, move out.
Now, dear galleons, flee or be crushed underfoot of the Batamis.
Your Grace, I will eliminate the forces east of the temple, then return to provide support.
Very well. Though I doubt I shall require your assistance. The Batamis shall rest atop their riven camp before long.
Welkin, take a look at that tank.
Holy. With armor like that, I don't figure my anti-tank lance will do much good.
And I don't like the look of that cannon. Standing in front of that thing's a bad idea.
Let's watch and wait for now. It has to have some kind of weak point.
It does, Welkin. It does have a weak point, and I know exactly what it is. You will see on the side of the Batamis there are those cannons. And indeed, that is what you are supposed to do firstly. You are supposed to use lancers to actually take them out. The problem with these turrets, however, is that because I am using lancers, their aim can be off, and they only have so much ammo. Again, you can use engineers, though that also poses a problem as well, because of the fact that the turrets themselves can target individual soldiers as well during the enemy phase. So it's kind of a catch-22 situation, so to speak. So let's see, can I move at least a little closer there and aim from here? Again, it's not easy, but there we go. Once the turrets are all pretty much destroyed, they stay destroyed. They don't get repaired. And that is important because of anything. Now, I want to send my soldiers to deal with that sniper over there. Yes, I did say I wouldn't be using any snipers, and for good reason. There aren't really that many vantage points in this mission. So, yeah. Where I want to take Wendy, then, is not too far. No, because the Batamis will almost certainly close down their camp. The other thing I want to do is move the Edelweiss up to the top of that hill near the ruins where we just were, of course, because and also while I'm moving the Edelweiss, pretty much do that again. eventually what will happen with the Edelweiss is that it will mow down the camp. Yes, it will mow down the camp and indeed kill any soldiers in its path. That's how powerful this machine is. So, let's give an example, because the first thing that will happen is that the Batamis will start moving, albeit very slowly, but yeah, it does keep moving. And while it is moving like this, it will indeed be impenetrable, of course, to any fire. So yeah, you also have to be careful of those soldiers at the top of the hill, because they will come down the hill and pretty much try and target your camp. And be wary of that sniper as well. He can easily take out your troopers and scouts if you have them. Because I only have troopers and lancers and 1 engineer, so yeah. So I think I want to move the Edelweiss up the hill so as to serve as sort of cover for the soldiers that are there, because otherwise they will most definitely get their asses kicked. And you can see there that scout is already managing to get around the ruins, and I'll get to that in a moment, but for now, yeah. And what do you know, they also have a lancer. Good thing I did bring a thing there, although he's not aiming at the Edelweiss seemingly, but my lancers. So yeah, obviously that can be painful. And there you saw the Batamis actually aiming at one of my lancers there, Hector. Yeah, this is a tough mission, a very tough mission. This is the toughest mission thus far in the game. So now what I want to do is take my troopers up the hill and go around to this camp. Because the Batamis is going to go into the camp where I brought in my troops, and then pretty much crush that. So I need to get my soldiers out of the way from there, and then I can actually do something about the Batamis from there. We will get to that though. We will get to that. So yeah, as I say, the troopers that are stationed on the hill are probably the easiest ones to move. So let's do that. And seemingly, Rosie is doing better without her desert allergy here. Again, I do want to keep her because she is a solid unit anyway. So yeah, and I'm glad I put her there. So now, let's see. Let's move you, Nina, out of there, because you're going to get crushed to death by the Batamis and whatnot. So yeah, on the next move, the Batamis will crush the Gallian camp, so we do not want that. So let's move you there. Yes, and you too, Wendy. We are moving you over here, and no, I don't want you to retreat just yet. And then let's move my lancers out of there. I may actually want to have Hector destroy that front cannon, or front turret, so did I say. Again, aiming at them with the lancers is not great, but there you go. What the fuck am I doing there? Yeah, that's not good. I should have had him escape to the thing. Largo! I probably want you to go into the thing there. So yeah, and why am I having him crouch? I don't know. I know the Batamis will easily crush it, so yeah. As you will see from what happens next. There goes one turret. So yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, and then you will see something happen, but not until we've dealt with the turrets. That's the first thing. Yeah, I was foolish not to actually leave my troops there, but you will see what happens when the Batamis actually crushes your camp. which is, as I say, a thing. So, yeah. I may want to move my... Well, I can't move anything now. And watch what happens when the Valkyrur actually takes down your camp. And Maximillian can also issue orders as well. So, for example, the all units attack order is one which, of course, pretty much does that. It also has a front cannon there, so yeah. Seemingly it's not going for my thing there, strangely, but there you go. This is a tough mission. What can I say? And I'll need to repair the Edelweiss because that those frontal candles just near the front. I'm sorry I said front twice, but there you go. Let's hope you can kill that sniper there, Wendy. There we go! One less enemy there. So yeah. And what else? Well, we have another Lancer. He's gonna blast the living crap out of poor Elise there. That's gonna be annoying. Seemingly the Batamis is not going to do that, so now I'll have to send my medic in. Anyway, that'll be it for this episode. On the next episode, we will try and find a way to take down the Batamis. So until then, I will see you later. Goodbye! Well, actually, no, maybe not goodbye yet. I'm sending Largo into the pit. Because, well, I'll need to anyway. The Batamis is going to take down the thing there. So, yeah. And woe betide anyone who stands in its way. Thankfully, Elise has been... And that is why I do not like this mission. Anyway, I will see you next time.